Hello, hello, hello. It's Jennifer from the patio coming to you this Monday with a little addition to my Wildflower Dots journal. So I was looking in and I'm like, you know what? I just, for one, we needed to put the, well, it's a hard today, y'all. Let me just fix this. It looks like it's a little crooked. Okay. Anyway, we needed to put this belly band on here, and I put the freebie out there, and I redid them and put them in black. And so that's what we're going to do today. Well, then I thought, well, instead of putting paper or anything else in, I needed a tag. And so I went and made some tags for us in all of the colors of the dots. So I'm going to put this out today. You can go find it on my Ko-fi shop. And it's just a little 4-page freebie with 8 tags. So bada bing, bada boom. It's yours to have. So anyway, this is what we've done so far. I went ahead and bound the journal. This is my front page. I took one of the strips that I had took from making these insert cards. And just put the strip on here, kind of just tore it and then just put one up there. I think it looks really good with the green. Anyway, if you probably have seen this, but I'll go through it real quick and just show you what I've done. I love this with the pink. Doesn't that look so good? I got this out of the a book that I have. It's called A Southern Gardener. And so anyway, I got that and I really like that. And it's just a simple, this is a simple little journal. It's, and I love it. I love simplicity too. So anyway, I did that. And then I have this pretty card. This one says, in the meadow of life, bloom bravely. And then this is a little tuck. The pretty yellows. Then there's the purple, the orange, the white with the red. Uh-oh, looks like I got a little scraggler here. Let's go ahead and take care of that while I got my glue. Let me get that down. Okay. And then there's the center. And then there's the white. And then I did orange. I just love that. Love the orange with the teal. Then the purple on the other side, the yellow with the blue, love it. Red, love this one too. Purple with a little card. I just love the way that turned out. See the little purple in that? It just matches really well. And then the last one is this. And then the very back, I have this card. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to put these Bellybands in, and I'm going to kind of mix up the colors a little bit instead of them being all matchy-match. So real quick, and I think I'm going to leave them, I think I'm going to round the corners, but just with my very small corner rounder. Let me do this so make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Let me make sure make sure I'm in frame. I'm just going to do it on the smallest one. And I made the tags really large. So they're like 4 by 8. So that way you can get some good writing space in there. And I did not back them with anything. I may do that, but right now I'm just satisfied with what it is. I am satisfied with this project. I'm working on a larger journal that's more intricate and more, putting more thought to it. And so this one I'm fine with just it being just simple. And we've done some stuff to it, so it still is nice and pretty, and I just love those little pages out of that Southern Gardener book. I think they turned out really good. So just depending on what, you made your tags out of, it can really enhance and add to the journal itself. And then just adding the little, you know, the little words and the little flowers kind of added to it too. So, and I actually went on and, well, I was in Canva and I was like, I had already, I have a whole bunch of wildflowers that I created. And so I was going to put one on each of the tags. And then I said, no, that's a little too much. So what I'm thinking that I want to do is I want to get out my stamps. I just want to try to use the things I have. And I have a ton of stamps. And I know I've told you guys that. So, and I know I have a lot of different flowers. I know I have some Tim Holtz flowers. And I have some other ones. So, let me put this in the garbage. And then I am going to, while I've got the rounder out, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the big one. Because the tag is so big, it's like, I might as well do the big one. So I did these in all, so these are all just solids. And I was going to put something on them, and I said, no, I just want the solid color. Just the solid color. And they're all kind of a pastel, so, you know, they're not all bright or anything, which is another reason I really love this kit. It's just a fun little summer kit. Just a little added something for your summer. I mean, we all have wildflowers, so I just feel like they're just so pretty. I know here in Texas, we do. We have blue bonnets and Indian blankets and just all kinds of just pretty wildflowers. So, okay, those are done. So I know I'm coming on here real quick, coming in hot here, but that's okay. I just wanted to finish this, and I know somebody in the comments asked me, "Are we doing the belly bands or are you?" And I think I didn't realize what she meant at the time, but so I think she means, are we going to finish the kit, and am I going to have another session with it, and then I'm going to insert these in here? And the answer is yes, obviously. I guess today I decided, I'm like, I need to do that. I need to just go ahead and finish it so that everybody is on the same page. But go get your freebie of these tags, because they are the exact same colors as all of the pockets and all of these. And it's just a solid, and it gives you something that you can stamp on, maybe put some words or, you know, some different things that has to do with a garden. And, you know, and then just add them to your journal in your little belly band. If you want to, you may just want to put a book page in there or something else that's fun. I thought about putting coffee dyed paper in, but I thought, you know, I'm just gonna go create something else. And so I did. I just hopped in on Canva and said, nope, I need some tags, my love. And we did it. And we got her done. So, how was your 4th of July? Today is Monday, so you guys had a 3-day weekend. How was your fireworks and your day of celebrating the independence of, well, our independence from Great Britain? But anyway, I hope you had a fabulous time with your family or friends, whatever it may be. We had some neighbors that used, I didn't do these, but I don't necessarily have to do these on screen because it's just taking up time. But we had some neighbors that used to get out and just do a lot of fireworks in the street and all of that kind of stuff. And this year we went to my daughter's. She doesn't live very far from me. literally like maybe 3 or 4 blocks away. But, and so we went over there. Well, our dog has anxiety. And so we couldn't stay through the fireworks because we thought that it was going to be really bad over here by our house. And so we did get to eat, and, you know, we did sparklers with the kids and all that kind of fun stuff. But so we came home and there was hardly any activity, and I was so glad, because sometimes it just is like, you know, pop in and it's just too much sometimes. And so I was really glad that they weren't shooting a whole lot of them off around in the neighborhood. So anyway, he was fine. And but so we just put our pajamas on and we sat in there and watched the White House fireworks and their whole little thing on TV. And we could hear the fireworks here, but we didn't go outside. I don't think we can really see them from where we are. So, but anyway, I hope you had a great little time with your family. That's what it's all about. Family and friends, right? Just spending time with the people we care about. Okay, let's do this last one. I keep seeing this pink through the corner of my eye, and I just think it's just so pretty. Okay, there's all that. So we're good to go there. So, let's go ahead and put these in. And I'm going to do them I'm going to do these the right way. So, like, if this is the purple, I'm going to put this here. And then I'm going to match all the colors up. Because I just wanted to, I'm going to get I'm using art with this because the tags are just a wee bit. I wanted them tight enough, and if I may have to cut them, but I don't think so, as long as I can get these to just be right on the edge. And art has been acting up a lot. I mean, I hope we don't have to break up. See, look at that. It's like, it's stuck right there. I don't want to break up with art, but I will if he doesn't act right. Okay. I would use Lineco, but I feel like it just spreads too much. It's just, I mean, I am squeezing, and I just don't understand why this thing is not working right. I'm going with it. Okay. I think I'm going to do it about right here. Can't really tell if that looks good. Okay, so there is the purple. It's more like a lavender. It's going to be every other one, and then the other side it'll be the same way. So this one will be yellow. Come on, art. This one will be the yellow. My husband he knows what I'm doing with these kits, and he knows that this one is for a staycation that him and I are going to be I got to make sure it just seems like it's just a hair. Okay, that's good. Anyway, and so I am going to be looking for flowers, and I'm going to dry some flowers and put them in here. And so he found me. He goes, "Will this go in your wildflower journal?" And it was some feathers. It's right over there, actually. And he found another one today, and he picked it up, and he goes, oh, look, I found another feather for your junk journal. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Just the fact that he's thinking about it, it just, you know, I think that's sweet. So anyway, he found me some feathers. And one of them was a blue jay feather. And the other one is a blackbird. And so I was like, ooh, that's exciting. Like a crow or something. Make sure that's right. Yeah, you guys can see better than I can. I have to lift it up to really see. Okay, so there's that one. And then we're going to have a blank. And then we'll have the white. Or the cream color. And I'm okay with that being cream on cream. But I'm going to put a different color tag in here. Instead of it being cream on cream. Yes. I love these sayings too. Beauty in quiet places. That goes perfect with that one too. I just love these colors, the teal and the orange together. I just think they turned out perfect. And you know, some people don't like a whole lot of white like with that, but I don't know. I just think it kind of gives the tag a little bit of character. I kind of like it. I'm liking it. Okay, here's this crazy color. It's purpley pink. I wrote down all of the codes for the colors. I have a like a satchel that I keep all of my kits in with anything that I need to remember, and so I stuck that in there too so I would remember all the colors and have them all written down, because sometimes you're like, okay, does that look right, or is it, you know? So anyway, I know exactly what colors. So in case I want to add to this kit later, because I just never know. I never know what I want to do. And I know some of these don't look, but they're exactly the same, except on this one I added like a white kind of grungy stuff in the background. So they look a little bit different, but they're exactly the same color. They are the same color. Okay. Oops, sorry. And we're going to do it on the third one. The third one. It just seems like time is just flying by. I have a grandbaby coming in September, and I'm just so very excited. We're adding a little boy to our mix, and I am just thrilled. So we'll have 3 little girls. No. Oh, I'll just have 2 girls and 2 boys. Oh, that's cool. So I got 2 girls and 2 boys. So we are very excited about that, but it just seems like time is flying. We just had dinner with them, and they went to go tour the hospital and to get ready. And you know what? This one, I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. But we'll put it aside because green's my favorite color, so I don't want to miss out on that. Okay, so that is all done. So what we're going to do is pick a color to go in these. And I'm not going to do the exact same color. I want to do something a little different. So I think green will go good with this one, don't you? And see, it's going to fit just perfect. And that's why I wanted it tight so it wouldn't fall out. And you can do yours lower if you want. If you want a middle or whatever, you can do that. You can do that lower. I'm thinking orange for this one. I think that'll look good. Perfect. And I'm thinking about maybe what we ought to do is put some of those little slots, like a badge slot on the top. So let's do that real quick. I'm just going to center it and then just chomp on down. So there's that. Hopefully they're dry. Hopefully they are all dry enough. Make sure it's all down too. Gotta have a little bit of grunge in there. So there's that one. And then there's this one. And then here's this pretty orange one. And the green really would have gone really nice in there. But let's see what else we have. I could do white. Or let's do yellow. Yeah, that looks good. We're just going to do yellow. That's the one we're going to do. Okay. I kind of like pushing it up from the bottom, and just because you don't have as far to go. And then that way it's all in there nice and tight. I might put the green one in here. That's a good idea. Because it's just, it doesn't have a home. So we'll put it right here. And I'm going to put it on the right side. Whoops. I can tell by looking at that one that one's off. Yeah, that's better. I don't know about that. What color? I might put this really crazy pink one because this is a bright, bright pink. Does that look good? Yeah. So let's put that little notch in there. Put a little extra little oomph in there. Okay, and then that one. Maybe just this one. Yeah, I like the red. I like the red with the white dots. Because that red is pretty bright. You don't want it to be, some of these other ones to just, it wouldn't go well. Like with purple. Let's see what we have left. We have red, purple, and pink. So let's do white here. Pink here. And this light purple here. That looks good. So put that in there. Okay. And once I get some goodies in there, some dried flowers, some maybe some moss, and some of those bird feathers that my honeys keeps finding for me. Those little pockets are going to be full. Okay. So So what I was thinking about doing was getting out some of my stamps, my flower stamps, which I have not done yet. So I'm going to put you on pause and let me grab my stamps real quick. And we'll see what we can do. Okay, I got a whole bunch of stamps just that I thought would be cute. So I have the little girl. I have all of these butterflies and dragonflies and all of that, which I think are really cute, and I can use those. And I have some, this one's a little small. And this one, it says, a friendship grows forever. I don't know about that one. But anyway, I love these birds. Look how cute these are. I love them. And I love this one, and then this is a butterfly, and I love this. So, okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to stamp one of these on each of these tags. We'll do one at a time. And let me get out my ink. I use archival ink. This is Ranger. It's just black. And so that's what we're going to use. And I stamp with this in my hand. So, I just think that one's so cute. But I love the birds too. But let me do this one for this. I just think it's cute. This ink pad is not the juiciest. I really probably need to get another one. So, but we shall see if it gets all the intricate little details. I can kind of tell if it's not. And I will tell you, one thing I have to do is I have to get out my glass, because if I don't, it will not stamp well. So I'll try to get it centered so it's not so busy. And I'm sure that light is not going to help. Okay. You can tell it's a little crooked, but that's okay. It is going to be what it's going to be. So let me hold it down. Especially with this one, because it's so detailed. Yes, it turned out great. Perfect. Well, it's a little bit blurry, but that's okay. I like it. Okay. Let me get my pad. You can tell I wasn't quite prepared for this, but that is okay. We're gonna make it work. I gotta get those, gotta get it cleaned off enough. Okay, so there's the green one. I like it. Let me put this away. Put that over there. And I like that it's a little bit tight because it'll keep it from falling out. Okay, orange. This is a tall flower. You know what? These little cute birds would be cute. Let's do that. Just some cute birds. Make sure that that is centered. Let me put my water bottle on it just to hold it down. I just think these birds are so cute. Okay, we'll put them over here on this left side. Press it down and hold it. Yes. Okay, get that off. What kind of stamps do you guys have? Put that over there. Okay. I'm just going to take them all out. Well, I kind of need to see, so I guess I will do them one at a time. Kind of need to see a little bit. Something whimsical. That's fun. Okay, so this one, let's see. I've got whimsical, and I think that might go good with that. It's a different flower. I kind of like the birds. I like this one. I like the birds. I don't know why. I think they're kind of cool. I might even have a couple of more birds in there that I can pull out. We shall see. I know it's leaving a shadow on there, but I kind of need to make sure, yeah. I'm going to do it on this side, and then I might put like a dragonfly or something above it. I felt like I was kind of twisting it when I went down. Hopefully it comes through okay. Yes! Looking so cute. Get that off. Okay, put that aside. And then let's see, maybe I want to have like a little butterfly, like right there. Just a little one. Looks good. Like he's just talking to that little butterfly. Like, how are you doing? Look, that looks so cute. Love it. Okay. Take that off. I should get my cards out. I have some little white cardstock that I could be putting those on. Look how cute. Yes, that is so cute. Okay, so let's see. Next we have the pink, and there's nothing here. So how about if I do a bigger flower? So I can do that big flower on this one. Right smack. I'm not going to do center, but I will do. Okay. And it's kind of going that way, so I'm going to put it to the left. I'm going to stand up so I can press. I keep some grip mat underneath my cutting mat so that it doesn't slide, and so there's a gap like in the middle that's just like 2 inches. And so I found that whenever I would start stamping on this without my glass, it wouldn't come out right. So I have to get my glass out. Oh, that looks so good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I actually have like a little ladybug I could put down here too. I could put like a dragonfly or something on there. I don't know if you'll see it though. That's the only thing. Let me pull this back over here. And then let me get this off. Okay. Let me see what that looks like. Yes, I like it. You could actually put something right here. I think I really like that little baby butterfly. And it's okay if it's on more than just one, right? And then we'll just do it this way. We'll do it this way. Yes, that looks good. That looks good. Okay. Okay, so now we have the red, and we need something. I really like these birds. We're doing whimsical. Let's do the birds. I like it. Actually, you know what? This butterfly looks really pretty. Like with this, because look, see, it's kind of feathery. I like that better. We'll do that one differently. And then we could just do a simple flower. And then a large butterfly like this. Maybe it really kind of needs something bigger, but I don't know. I kind of like, I want the focus to be more on the butterfly than on the flower. This is a solid, so you kind of, I gotta make sure, yeah. Okay, so let me do this down here. I felt like I kind of moved it a little bit. Yep, just a little bit, but that's okay. That is okay. Just looks like it might be moving in the wind. Okay, and then this one I'm going to put right here because that band's going to go probably around there, so got to get that detail. This is so pretty. Isn't that pretty? Okay, I think I got it. Maybe a little bit darker than in some areas than others. And stand up. Oh wow, that looks good. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. Looks good. Let's see if I can, yes, just right. That looks good. Okie dokie. Next we have this one. I don't know if that looks like a whimsical flower one. Whimsical birds. Okay, I want that one for that. Okay. And then I think I'm going to do this one for that, and then these I'll do for this one. Okay, so from this one, I'm going to do these cute little flowers that are kind of a whimsical, but they kind of do match those if now that I'm looking at it. Let's get it all nice and inked up good. Okay, and I'm going to do this one on the side, on the right. Press. I like it. It's a little muted, but it's pretty. I don't think I'll come out from there. Actually, I think I'll do this butterfly. I like this one. quite all the way, but it kind of matches that. I have to really stand up to get it to, I think because my ink pad is not as juicy as I would like it to be. I actually have a new one in there. I just need to get it out and use it, but that is okay. This is for me, and I'm good with that. Okay, so this one, I think I'm gonna do this. Let me look and, yeah, and then the birds are gonna be for the last one. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one. So I'll do it like this, and then I'll probably do a dragonfly. Okie dokes, okie dokes. You know, sometimes I think we just forget about our stamps, you know, and I just have literally hundreds of these, and I know that you guys probably do too. I don't even think I've used this one yet, but, and I love them. I love the stamps, and so I'm like, I really want to use them. And that's kind of been my goal, is just use what I have, and instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, just use what I have. This one's a little intricate, so I'm going to get up and push. Oh, isn't that cute? That is so cute the way this is like, love it. That one turned out really good. I don't think I've used this one before, so see, now I know what it looks like. And I'll remember, hey, I'm going to get that stamp out. Okay, what did I say? Dragonfly. I just think a dragonfly would look pretty. I do. And then we will be done. So go grab your freebie of these tags, and then that way you have something else to put in. Put in your little journal. And even if you don't have this journal, go grab your freebie. And then you'll have some tags that are in some really pretty fun little colors for summer. Okay, so there's that. And then the last one's going to be the birds, and I really think those are cute. But I think that looks so cute. Okay, so let's do this. And then we'll do these. Look how cute those are, little stag birds. They're adorable. I worked in the garden today, and I am sore and I am tired. I have this beautiful vine, and it just, I'm telling you, vines, when they say they'll take over, and they did. They just started going up. My crepe myrtles, I have 3. I have a white one and then a light pink one, but they, you know how they kind of intermingle or whatever, but my white one's, you know, stands alone, but the other ones are next to it. But at the bottom of that bed, flower bed, is a vine, and it just was all, I mean, it went all the way up, and I had to pull it, and I know it's not really a good time of year, especially because it's so hot, but it was kind of choking my crepe myrtle a little bit, and so I did a little pulling today and got rid of them, and they're going to grow back. I mean, they are just like hardy little things. So anyway, I'm sore and I'm tired, but I feel accomplished, so yes. One little booby thing, right? One little boo-boo right there. But I have this little pin. that will connect it. Okay. Okie dokie. Now, what do I want to put with that? Let's see what I have left. This cute one. I kind of like that one. I know it's this is probably more whimsical. I'll go with the whimsical one. I like them all, so it doesn't really matter. Do it a little bit higher. Push, push, push. Hold, hold, hold. Good, good, good. Okay. Okay. That is all of them, and I think it added a lot. I think it's a cute little, just a fun little summer journal, you know, to hold some of my fun stuff that I'm going to be collecting on one of my staycations. So that's it. So I hope you like it, and I think it's just cute with all the little stamps. So get whatever stamps you have and just pull them out and just add something whimsical to your tag. And look, that is so cute. Wild and beautiful. Absolutely. Yep, they all turned out really good. And I have another big flower one I think I'll put right here. It's actually my Tim Holtz one. I think it'll fit the whole page. So I can do that. Beauty in quiet places. That looks so good. See, all the sayings, I didn't even look at the sayings, but they're really matching the whimsy of it. Blossoming soul. Yeah, I think they kind of all go. It's cute. And I was thinking about putting sari silk, but I just don't want to put too much stuff. I kind of like it just the way it is. I might put some ribbon just crisscrossed with a little staple. But honestly, I'm okay with that because this is going to be an actual working that I'm going to put some stuff in and do some writing. So anyway, that is all that I have for you today. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me and popping in. And but this kit is pretty much done. This little journal is done. So I hope you liked it. Go grab your freebie at my Ko-fi shop. And I will see you Wednesday for Wonderlust Wednesday. But remember, you only know what you know until you know something different. Bye-bye.